Hello, I'm back again with a new question on the Grief and Loss Q&A series. Today's question is, how do I deal with the memories of the one I lost? That's such a good question and something that all of us struggle with. I remember when my mother died, I wasn't even there. I was in Chicago and she died in our home in Chennai, India. But for days, I couldn't stop thinking about how she died. I actually recreated an entire movie in my head about her last moments, even though I wasn't even there. And when I traveled to India for her last rites, I had my youngest sister sit down and narrate every last detail that led up to her final moments. And I used these images to create this movie that I replayed over and over in my head. So the last moments of loss can be really challenging. And it's for this reason that I created a meditation called Last Moments of Loss. And this is part of the initial private coaching package that I offer my clients, the ones who sign up to work with me. So whereas memories challenge us, it is our memories of our loved one that keep us connected to them. When they're gone, it is the memories that we shared and the memories that we created that continue the connection, that foster the connection. But like I said, the negative memories are the ones that cause a lot of pain, and people often are challenged. All my clients, every single one of them, I think, always tells me that it's the last few moments that they struggle with. How their loved one died, the moments when they were gasping for breath. Those are the moments that people struggle with. But the thing to remember is that your loved one wasn't just defined by the memories of the last moments, right? They had an entire life. They lived a life full of joy as well. And you created happy memories. You shared happy memories together. And so our job is to consciously bring to mind these happy memories that we have of them. But when the painful, sad moments come up, it's better not to fight them. Allow them to rise to the surface. Allow them, feel them, cry if you need to, rage if you need to, but just allow them to be. Allow the pain to be present, because that's how the pain eventually dissolves. So don't push them away, and don't try to fix them. Don't try to distract yourself too much from them. I mean, some amount of distraction is necessary because we all have to get up in the morning and function, go to work, attend to kids. But the trick is not to be so forgetful or so distracted that we are scared to go to that place of thinking about our loved ones, because all we can remember is the pain. Now, I also understand that in some cases, people have had very difficult relationships with their loved ones, right? So in these cases, many of the memories are tough to relive because there are more painful memories and fewer pleasant ones. In this case, I would ask you to actually sign up for sessions with a trusted professional. You may need to peel back several layers of pain of the fact that the situation was abusive or you didn't get your needs met. So it's a really good idea to find someone you trust a professional, and help work through some of these issues. An activity that I often recommend to my clients is one that can bring about a change in the way you think about your loved one who's no longer in your life today. And that is to create a scrapbook. This can be a really interesting and healing exercise for you, especially if you do it either with your children or your grandchildren. Remember that in some families, the grandkids didn't get to know grandpa, or in some other families, the kids didn't get to know their dad or their mom, or a sibling, an aunt or an uncle. And it's a really good idea to work on a scrapbook and create these memories of the loved one who died as a way to serve the generations to come. So you could include all kinds of things in your scrapbook. You could have photographs, of course, letters or emails they wrote. You could have recipes of their favorite foods, fabric swatches, things they wore. You could have lyrics of their favorite songs. It could be anything that you want it to be. But what it becomes is a legacy of love. And this legacy of love is something that you can pass on to your children, their children, the members of the family who didn't get to know this wonderful person. They didn't have a connection with them, but this could be such a wonderful gift and a legacy, and it celebrates the love that this person stood for and the life that they created while they were here. So they never have to be forgotten. So those are some thoughts that I wanted to share with you about memories of your loved one. As with the other videos, I have a link for you on top. It's right on top of this video, and it is to my e-course, which is called Responding to Grief and Loss. What it is a collection of questions to which I provide answers, and it's in an audio e-course format. So click on the link above and it'll take you to the course homepage, and you can check that out. The questions have been divided into different segments of grief and loss, and the different aspects of the grieving process and the different aspects of grief itself. So that's something you may want to check out. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, leave a comment below and I would be happy to answer. If you enjoyed the video, share it with people you think may benefit from this. There are so many people who are struggling, and I love nothing more than to share these videos and my blog posts and my newsletters with people who are looking for answers, who are looking for some comfort and solace through what can be such a hard road. So thanks again for watching, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Take care.